Journey of quality. Quality, it was what customer pays you. Quality is what customer pays you. If the customer wants high quality, they will write down the high quality. If the customer wants low quality, they will work accordingly. So what customer pays you, what customer agrees with you. Okay, this is very important concept of quality that we need to understand. So what are the standards that we agree on the quality? A very important question to understand. So we make quality management plan. Quality management plans have agreed standards. Agreed standards can be ISOs. Customer can have their own standards, ANSI, whatever the standards. You have to agree with the customer and put it into the quality management plan. Now, in order to do those standards, we can also do benchmarking. What is benchmarking? Comparing the standards of other organization with your organization and seeing how to do that. Benchmarking is just like training need assessment. Identify the gaps and see where the gaps are needed and try to fill that gaps. Now, most of the time we try to use ISO standards and we benchmark those standards. We think these are the standards that we must follow and we use them. This is an important thing when you are using a standard to do benchmarking, comparison of internal or external standards and using that. In order to understand benchmarking, just go to your childhood when your parents were comparing your marks with the marks of someone who get top or things like that. That is benchmarking at the best way. So benchmarking. Then also in the quality management plan, we need to see how much the cost of quality it is. Very important too. Cost of quality. How much cost you are going to spend on quality. It contains cost of conformance, cost of non-conformance. Cost of conformance is the money spent in order to avoid failures. So all those training, appraisals, all those NDT testing comes under here. Cost of non-conformance includes money spent due to failures. It can be internal failures or it can be external failures. So internal failures, rework, all those comes here. Warranty cost, all those comes in cost of non-conformance. In addition to quality management plan, you also have quality metrics. Quality metrics is more like a KPI matrix, key performance index. What are the things you are going to measure in your project? We use SMART goals, specific, measurable, relevant, time bound. Like you measure how many changes are gonna there. So all those things come under quality metrics. Once your quality management plan is approved, quality metrics is done, then you go and start implementing quality management plan. It is also called as managed quality when you implement it, or quality assurance. Both things goes hand in hand. PMI basically says it managed quality, but quality assurance is not bad. I have no issue with that also. So what do? You control your process here. You have set limit, upper limit, lower limit, and you make sure that the process stays there. You do audit. You use control chart, upper control, lower control limit. If any points goes outside, we say that the process is out of control, or we also have rule of 7. Rule of 7 says that if any point, this is mean, upper control limit, lower control limit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If points are above the mean, consecutively 7, or below the mean, both sides, 4, 5, 6, 7, then the process again has a problem. Process is again out of control. So how the process can go out of control? Either the points goes out of the upper control or lower control, or 7 consecutive points are at one side. That's control chart for you. You can also use checklist, like is this present or is this not present. All those things are to check the process, to ensure the process. A major tool that you make sure that you implement is to audit. You check the effectiveness of your process. You make sure your process is effective, your process is giving you the right result. That's all we do in the audit. That's all which happens in audit, and all those things happen in managed quality. Then once you have made sure this happens in execution, you are making sure that you make a right deliverable. You are considering that the right deliverable is being produced. We are making sure that once you are making a deliverable, that is according to the agreed quality standards. Quality plan is being implemented in managed quality. So we get here quality reports. We produce quality reports saying all the things that is being produced in the execution. Then we have control quality. The biggest purpose of control quality is to check the deliverable. From execution, the deliverable comes here, and according to quality management plan, agreed quality management plan, we check internally. Very important. Client is not involved. We check internally whether the deliverable meets the standards or not. We are only checking with the quality management plan. Deliverable meets the standard, deliverable get approved, we called it as a verified deliverable. So when a deliverable has been checked by the quality, we said verified deliverable. This does not mean that a deliverable has been accepted by the customer. This does not mean the deliverable is right. The only thing that means is it meets the quality standards. This deliverable is according to the quality standards. So we call them verified deliverable. Then it goes to validate scope, where customer check it and he finds out whether it meets or not, and that is basically in January of deliverable I've already shared with you. Okay, so the major tool that you use here is inspection. Quality team is inspecting the deliverable. Quality team is checking the deliverable, whether this deliverable meets the client quality or not. You can have peer reviews, walk through to check these deliverable. But the biggest thing is inspection here. Okay, so you are using many tools in order to check the process, whether you are going there. You can use Pareto 80-20 principle, like 80% of the defects are caused by the 20%, or 80% of the defects are because of 20%. Pareto is basically vital few things are very important and many other things are not important. In order to understand Pareto, let me give you an example. In any household, if there are 10 people, only 2 people are earning and 8 people are not earning. So those 2 people are vital few. They are the important member of the family. So they are those 2 people. Now, if we talk about the terms of company, Pareto law says that 80% of the problem are caused by the 20% of the reason. So you need to focus on those 20 and you can solve the 80% problem. So Pareto chart becomes something like this, a descending histogram. Okay, so you see basically which are the most important causes. Then you also use histogram to show frequency distribution. You use flow chart to show the sequence of the steps, step 1, step 2. You use check sheets, like count down the number, how many defects are there. Then you also use scatter diagram, the correlation diagram. Scatter, whenever you word scatter, there is always a correlation diagram. So what does scattered mean? So if I want to see a correlation, if I eat more food, will my weight increase? If my weight increases, we say that there is a weight versus food, if we say that positive correlation. If the weight decreases, we say negative correlation. If there is no correlation, there is no correlation. Then we have no line. Okay. Then we have a very important tool, that is to, if there's a defect, to identify the defect. Ishikawa diagram, fishbone diagram, or also called as YY diagram. You put the problem here, cause and effect there. We get quality control measurement, and guys, this is the summary of journey of quality. Through these videos, my try is that I can give you the maximum things of the topic in the minimum amount. Most of the time I like to try make it less than 20 minutes, 50 minutes, so that you can absorb it, use it as a final material for your preparation, use it as an understanding. So again, plan quality, make a quality management plan, quality metrics using cost of quality and benchmarking. Then in manage quality, we use audit as a major tool. We use checklist, control charts, or use like control charts, scatter diagram, checklist, check sheet, Pareto, fishbone diagram. They can use in manage as a control. Then once you get quality reports there, it comes to control quality. Here the deliverables are accepted by deliverables are verified by inspection and all of those tools. I hope this video has added value into your PMP journey. I hope you become a certified PMP. If you have any question, put down in the comment box. If you have not subscribed to our channel, do subscribe. As you can see, my commitment to YouTube is increasing very high. I want to add value on your PMP and I don't want you to miss anything. Thank you very much. See you next time. Live with passion.